ML Sports Take brought to you by Stanley Law Offices and Welch & Company Jewelers. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Barry Evans leaving the Bonnies, entering the transfer portal, and there's really not a good and a bad. I don't know if there's anything really good about this, so I'll just go with the unfortunate and I'll go with the realistic part. Okay, that's what I'll do. There's a lot of people immediately, here we go, they're going to be decimated, they're going to, Bonnies are done, blah, 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 it's the NIL, we need this guy for next year, and da-da-da-da. Last year, the Bonnies, everybody was worried that they could get everybody back. They did, and out of nowhere, they added Micah Adams-Woods, and they added Charles Pride from the portal. So I guess the realistic part is it's not the end of the world, and you never know who's going to come to you through the portal. You know who's going to leave right away, but you don't know as days, weeks, months go by. You don't know who's coming to you. Charles Pride, Micah Adams-Woods, they come into the program. I thought they were such a great fit as Bonna players that it gave the Bonnies a great chance, not a good chance, a great chance for the Bonnies to have a really awesome regular season, get up to a top 4 part in the A10 tournament, have a chance at the regular season title and or a tournament automatic berth. I mean, I thought they might challenge for the at-large. We know how really difficult it is. But again, going into the year, as good as you can feel, you always feel like, it's still going to take a ton of work because we're Bonaventure, right? But Adams-Woods and Pride gave me a lot of like, whoa, baby, this team could be really, really good. Again, you don't know who's coming to you, but you know who's going to leave right earlier than you know who's coming to you. So again, it's not the end of the world. It's not, everything's gone. You're not going to get anybody. And Mark Schmidt's a very smart man, and so are his assistants. They're very smart people. That's a smart staff. So let's give them time. Let's see who comes back. We got to see what's going on with DeSemvis. We got to see what's going on with Brown. You got to develop the freshmen. You got, kids coming in anyway. Just let's see what happens. Now, the unfortunate part about Barry Evans is you look at what he provides, right? He's been growing in the program, which is something that it doesn't happen as much anymore because of NIL portal, obviously. So that's number one. Number two, he's a really good fit at Bonaventure, it seemed, right? Number three, he's long and lean, and he's a forward. They can use that size, and they can use his defense. He was one of the best defensive players on the roster all year long. He didn't do a lot for me offensively. I told you folks, he really only was about 7 to 8 or 9 points, 10 tops every game. How many games did we see him score no points? Now, yes, the blocks, the steals, the rebounds are nice, but if you're like a 6-man, 7th man off the bench and you're going to be we're going to envision a starter next year, you got to score more than, 2 points a game. You got to score more than just putting up a bagel. I mean, you got to do something more than that. So offensively, he didn't bring anything to the table consistently. Could he have next year? Very possible, right? But that's another thing to think about on the realistic side of it. The unfortunate part, clearly, though, you're missing a guy who knows the program, has been in the program, was developing in the program, one of the best defenders in the program, one of the best, rebounders in the program, all that stuff, and how he was growing to get to next year's level as a starter and all the rest. It obviously is a key loss, but take the realistic, take the unfortunate, stir it all up, and just wait and see, because we don't know who's coming to St. Bonaventure right now as well. Mike Lindsley right here on an ML Sports Take, brought to you by our good friends at Welch & Company Jewelers and Stumbling Monkey Brewing Company. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And as I always tell you, enjoy the games.